Looking for the perfect vanilla fragrance, whether you are into sweet, spicy, smooth vanilla, I've got you covered. Before we dive into the video, let me know your favorite vanilla fragrance and hit that subscribe button. We start off the list with Kayali Vanilla 28. And in my opinion, this is literally one of the best vanilla fragrances on the market. And it's super unisex. A lot of women are wearing these in the fragrance community. You always see women talking about this. But in my opinion, men can wear this as well. Easily. Super unisex. Because it has a sort of booziness to it. Let's say the brown sugar comes off a little bit like rum, combined with that Madagascar vanilla orchid and the tonka bean, Brazilian tonka bean, I think. With some jasmine, it is sweet, it is slightly warm spicy, it is sort of boozy, let's say. It's like a boozy vanilla. Plus, you can use this as a layering fragrance. This is perfect to layer with every vanilla fragrance. So every sweet, gourmand, or vanilla fragrance, you can use this as a base layer. So in my opinion, it's a very sexy fragrance on its own. So like by itself, it's amazing. But you can also layer it and make other fragrances perform better or enhance or change the scent profile a little bit. So that sweet, boozy vanilla is phenomenal. It has like a good amberiness to it. There's amber and amberwood in the base. There's a touch of musk and patchouli, but I don't really detect those. I think those are more to support the other notes, but what you're mostly getting is a sweet, sugary, boozy kind of vanilla fragrance. It smells phenomenal. I must say it's not super strong. I think it lasts about 6 hours on my skin with a moderate projection. But if you use it as a base layer to layer other fragrances on top, yeah, then it lasts a lot longer and it also makes the other fragrance last longer. So if you're looking for something that is perfectly unisex, like you can wear this as a man, as a woman, you can also gift it to your man and wear it yourself, or you can gift it to your lady and you can wear it yourself. So this is also like great for couples. If you're both into fragrances, yeah, you can use this together. You can share it and you can layer fragrances on top of it. Let's say she wears this and she layers a very feminine vanilla over it, and you grab it and you layer a masculine vanilla over it, for example. Super unisex. I think it's amazing. I think it's a must-have. Like, it's, for a niche fragrance, very affordable. I think you can pick these up for like $100 for a 100 ml. What you also need to check out is my favorite from the house. This is my second favorite from the house. Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli. That's even slightly more masculine. I must say super unisex as well. But that's more boozy and it has a chocolatey sugared patchouli to it. That's even better in my opinion. But this is more unisex and perfect for layering. So I must say, check this one out. It's not for every season. It's more for fall, winter, early spring, or cooler summer evenings as well. But not really for the office, not really for the gym or whatever, but more sexy. It's more for, yeah, comfortable. Like you have like a Netflix and chill evening, you go out for dinner or to a special occasion, let's say a wedding or whatever. On a date night, it's perfect. Going out clubbing. So use this as a separate fragrance or layer this with any sweet or vanilla fragrance on top. You need to check this one out. Next up, we have Azzaro, the most wanted Parfum. And yeah, this is a 150 ml bottle. I bought it in December 2022. It's discontinued, so you only have the 50 and the 100 ml. This is not available anymore. But I'm glad I picked this up because, first of all, it smells phenomenal. It also has a very high rating on Fragrantica, like 4.6 with like, I don't know, 6 or 8K votes, like a lot of votes. And this smells super unisex to my nose. It's marketed towards men, but women can pull this off for sure. And it's a very simple note breakdown. It has bourbon vanilla, ginger, and woody notes. I think there's more to it, but those are the only notes listed. But it's also very linear from the top to the mid to the dry down. This is very strong, at least it's very long lasting. The projection is, I must say, moderate. It's not a beast, it's not like projecting like crazy. but like this lasts for like a good 8 hours plus with the projection. And then it goes into a skin scent, but it lasts for like 16 hours. So a long time. This is very unisex. It has like a sweet, warm, spicy, zesty, like sort of boozy vanilla. The bourbon vanilla comes off a little bit boozy. So it is sweet and it's warm, spicy as well because of the ginger. And yeah, vanilla, of course, is a spice. Some people forget that. People always think, yeah, vanilla is super sweet. No, vanilla can also be very spicy, very warm, spicy. So it depends. Vanilla has different aspects, but the bourbon vanilla smells a little bit boozy, sweet, and warm, spicy at the same time. This is very sexy in my opinion. You can also use this as a layering fragrance. I've layered it also with the Kayali Vanilla 28 together. Very, very nice, very nice. They complement each other a lot. I think, yeah, of course, it's marketed towards men. Like, I think 90 or 95% of the designer fragrances or even more are marketed for men and women. I think 80, 90% of all fragrances are unisex. Okay, some fragrances lean super masculine and some fragrances lean very feminine. This is very unisex in my opinion. So this is more for fall, winter, and spring. Not really for summer. I think you can pull this off, yeah, for about like up to 22 degrees Celsius. If it's warmer, then I wouldn't recommend you wearing this. But it's very sexy. Maybe it's not too safe for the office or whatever. You can do that, but like do a few sprays. To the gym as well. Do just a few sprays, not too much. You don't want to choke people out. But it's very sexy for a date night, for example, going out to a restaurant, going out clubbing, whatever. I think it's, yeah, completely unisex. And it smells, yeah, amazing. It's really, really good. It's really long lasting. And it just, you know what? I'll just spray it in the air. Like, the atomizer is pretty boring. Like, not that, but like, it smells phenomenal. This is, in my opinion, a must-have. From the designer range, from all the designer fragrances, this is one of the best designer fragrances, plus it's also one of the best vanilla fragrances, in my opinion. So it's not super versatile, but it smells very sexy, and it's very unisex, in my opinion. Check this one out. Next up, we have Vanille di Tahiti Extrait de Parfum by Perris Monte Carlo. And this is one of the best vanilla fragrances on the market. It's a very sophisticated, classy, realistic vanilla fragrance because they use like the highest quality vanilla from Tahiti. So it's vanilla from Tahiti Extrait. It's like the absolute version of it. It's really, really realistic. It smells phenomenal. Maybe it's not for everyone because it has a sort of little bit of dirtiness to it, let's say. You also have the EDP version of this. That smells also really phenomenal. But I think this is a better quality fragrance. In my opinion, it's very unisex, although it has some feminine leaning aspects because it has like Champaca Absolute, it has Magnolia Absolute, and it has Ylang Ylang Absolute. And that is, of course, a yellow floral vibe. So it's a floral vanilla. It is sweet. It's not really warm spicy. It's more a sweet floral vanilla. But it also has a nice touch of amberiness. There's some amber and musk in the base. It's a little bit musky, but more in the background. The amberiness shines a little bit more. And it has a very creamy sandalwood. Together, super classy. Like, it smells a little bit more old school with a modern twist. I think it's not a safe blind buy. It's not for everyone. But if you really want a high quality vanilla that is, in my opinion, very unisex, you should check this one out. And also check out the EDP, because the EDP might be a little bit more mass appealing than this one. But this is more classy and of higher quality. It's, in my opinion, a masterpiece. I don't wear it a lot though. I think this is more a special occasion fragrance. And I wouldn't, yeah, wear this as a layering fragrance, although you probably can. But this is beautiful on its own. It's like art. This is a really artistic fragrance, in my opinion. Is it versatile? Yeah, I think this is a vanilla fragrance you can wear all year round. Because of the yellow floral aspects with that ylang ylang and the champagne and the magnolia. It's a little bit white floral as well. So it has some freshness to it. And that is also perfect in the high heat. So you can literally pull this off in any situation. It is very formal. You can wear it to special occasions. This could also be like a wedding fragrance, but then more for women, in my opinion. Although it's unisex, I think it's slightly leaning feminine. But for men, if you want to smell sophisticated, classy, check this one out. In my opinion, a must-have, but not a safe blind buy at all. So test it out yourself, and also while you're at it, test the EDP as well. But this is a phenomenal vanilla fragrance. Check this one out. Next up, we have Parfums de Marly Althaïr. And this is also marketed towards men, but in my opinion, it's very unisex. And a lot of women in the fragrance community wear this as well, because it has that sexy bourbon vanilla. It is very sweet, but it also has orange blossom, which is white floral, of course. So it has a sort of white floral aspect to it. So that bourbon vanilla with the orange blossom, it is sweet, it's warm, spicy. It has praline as well, but it also has cardamom and cinnamon. So that's sweet and warm, spicy at the same time. Cardamom is more sweet and spicy, and cinnamon is, of course, like a nice spice. You know how cinnamon smells, everybody knows. And this just works. You can also use this as a layering fragrance, by the way, but by itself, it's already very, very strong right from the start. This is a tester bottle, as you can see, a brand new one, but right from the start, beast mode performance. It's really strong. It projects. It's very long lasting. I think 12 plus hours on my skin, and it projects for a very long time. So yeah, it's a really, really good fragrance with good performance, but it also has ambroxan. So that makes it a little bit ambery and musky at the same time. There's musk, ambroxan, there's gaiac wood. It's a little bit woody, but more in the background. But the ambroxan makes it, yeah, project and last a lot longer. And ambroxan just works. Ambroxan combined with vanilla fragrances, I love it. I use it in Oblivion, my own fragrance as well. That's also a vanilla fragrance with ambroxan. It's not on this list, but honorable mention. You can also use that. I think that's even a better layering fragrance than the Kayali Vanilla 28, in my opinion. And it's also very unisex, but it slightly leans masculine. This is also completely unisex, but because it's marketed toward men, yeah, people always think, oh, it's a men's fragrance. No, it's not. It's super unisex. This is not super versatile though. You can wear this in fall and winter, early spring, cooler summer evenings. Perfect for a date night. Perfect also as like a going out fragrance. Let's say you go to a restaurant, you go out clubbing. It's loud. People will smell you. It's not really for the office or for the gym or whatever. But yeah, in my opinion, ladies, if you're watching, you can pick this up as well. Super unisex, very sexy fragrance. By the way, if you don't want to spend this money, like, okay, it's retail like $380. I think you can pick it up for $250, $275 maybe. So you can pick it up a lot less expensive with online discounters. But if you want something that is 95% similar, check out Hot Lush Island Vanilla Dunes. This is 95% similar. It's an Extrait de Parfum concentration. It's also very strong. This is stronger though, but this is a brand new bottle and it still needs to macerate. I get like 8 plus hours with that one. It's really good. That is only $40. Some people even think that that smells better because it's 95% similar, but that 5% twist makes it a little bit sweeter, slightly sweeter. There's a sort of juicy sweetness to it. I don't know. They added something to it, which makes it amazing. So yeah, if you love this scent profile, but you don't want to spend that money, you can get Hot Lush Island Vanilla Dunes instead. So not super versatile, but super sexy. Very unisex. You need to check this one out. Next up, we have Nishane Ani. And if you watched my channel before, you know this had to be in the list because this is a top 10 fragrance in my whole collection. It's my second bottle, actually. This is my first bottle. It's almost empty. I don't want to drop it. I almost dropped it. That would be stupid. This is a masterpiece vanilla fragrance. This is a more spicy vanilla. A green spicy vanilla, if that makes sense. It is very sexy and very unisex. It's really, really unisex. And it's a beast. It has amazing performance. I think it's a 30% something Extrait de Parfum. It's really strong, it's really loud, it's really long lasting. Made by master perfumer Cecile Zarokian. Also, the Nishane Ani X, by the way, is also amazing. And that might slightly lean more feminine, sort of. Still unisex, but that's a little bit more fruity, let's say. So this is a green, warm, spicy vanilla. It has cardamom, pink pepper, that makes it warm, spicy, with the vanilla itself, obviously. There's a touch of citrusiness with bergamot. It has a little bit of like patchouli in the background, a little bit of rose. There's black currant. It has a very nice creamy sandalwood, ambergris. It's a little bit ambery. This whole note combination smells phenomenal. This wasn't a love at first sniff. When I sniffed it first time, I thought like, okay, it's nice, it's decent, it's an 8 out of 10. After 3 full wearings, I fell in love with this. And this has to be in my collection like forever. Like forever. I hope they never discontinue this. This is a timeless masterpiece. And you can wear this in almost any situation. It's pretty versatile. I wouldn't wear this to the office though, or to the gym. But other than that, you can wear this in any situation. And it's more suited for fall, winter, and spring. Not for the high heat. If you want this scent profile for the summer as well, Ani X is super versatile because that's also fruity with melon. That's really, really good. This is just super sexy. A must-have fragrance. If you are into collecting fragrances, if you are into vanilla fragrances, this is literally one of the best vanilla fragrances ever made. So you need to check this out if you haven't already. Get a sample and thank me later. It's not a safe blind buy. It's not for everyone, but yeah, you need to sample this, you need to try this. And if you like the scent profile, but you want something more fruity, check out Ani X as well. Next up, we have Kilian's Angel Share. And of course, this has to be on the list. This is one of the most hyped fragrances since 2020 for a very good reason. It smells amazing and it's very unisex in my opinion. But this is not the most prominent vanilla. So this is more a woody, boozy, warm, spicy vanilla. It has a nice combination of vanilla, obviously, with tonka bean and cinnamon. The cinnamon is pretty prominent. Sandalwood and oak. The oak is also more prominent. And cognac. So it's boozy, it is sweet, it is warm, spicy. It has praline as well. This whole note combination is really, really, really nice. But it's not the most prominent vanilla. So the opening is more boozy with cinnamon and a lot of oak. When it dries down, it becomes more a vanilla fragrance, let's say. But this is very sexy. It's very unisex. It's not really versatile. This is more like a special occasion fragrance. You go on a date, you go to a restaurant, like a wedding, a formal occasion. I wouldn't wear this to the office or to the gym. But you can also buy this fragrance and share it with your partner. Actually, all of these fragrances, because all of these fragrances are perfect fragrances that you can share with each other. So if you like this scent profile, I think this is a really, really nice scent profile. You can also check out Angel Share Paradis. In my opinion, this is even better. This has raspberry liquor as well and Bulgarian rose oil. This is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. This is very sexy. This is also very nice. I get like, I rate this 9 out of 10. It's also really good. First I gave it like 8.5 out of 10, but my taste changed a little bit. It's really good. I get it, it's pretty expensive. You can grab 100 ml bottles as well. You can also grab refill bottles. So you can buy this bottle, for example, and then buy a refill bottle and you can refill this. So that's a really nice option. But still, this goes over $200 retail. Not everybody wants to spend that kind of money. And it's not a safe blind buy. So it's a very, very amazing scent profile. Sample this first, test it out yourself. I wouldn't recommend you to blind buy this, although it's an amazing scent profile. If you want to blind buy it, then I would suggest you to get this one instead. This is Hatlage La Fede Intoxicate. Yeah, it's a bigger bottle. This is a 100 ml bottle and actually for a fraction of the price. $25, $30 max with amazing performance. This is a little bit stronger, but I get a good 8+ hours with this one as well. And it smells very close, like 95% similar. So if you think I love the scent profile or I want to blind buy it, but I'm not sure, check that one out. Amazing fragrance, in my opinion, for a collector, a must-have, perfectly unisex, very sexy, amazing performance as well, by the way. It's a beast. It's really strong. It projects, it leaves a scent trail. It's a beast mode fragrance. It's really strong. So I must say, check this one out if you haven't already. Last but not least, we have Mind Games Prodigy. And this is such a masterpiece fragrance. This is not for everyone though. Plus, it's not a safe blind buy because it retails for like $475. But this smells phenomenal. This is a rose vanilla fragrance, so it has a lot of rose. The rose comes off in the opening a little bit green and sour, like a realistic rose. Then it fades down into a very creamy, sweet rose with vanilla and sandalwood. Masterpiece. Beast mode performance. It's really strong. Extrait de Parfum. And it smells of very, very high quality. There is Langosa. I've never smelled that before in a fragrance, but it has the floral aspects. There's a touch of patchouli, a touch of bergamot. It's a little bit warm, spicy. There's cardamom. This whole note breakdown with that creamy vanilla, that sandalwood, the blonde woods, beautifully well blended. If you smell this in the opening, you probably think this is a feminine leaning fragrance. I thought exactly the same. So I sprayed it on, and in the very first minutes, you get a sort of Delina exclusive kind of vibes for like 3 minutes, and then it fades away. And then it becomes that sweet, creamy vanilla with a little bit of warm spiciness. I think the balance, it's a perfectly well blended fragrance. From the top to the mid to the dry down. In the air, you will leave like a scent trail behind you. You create a scent bubble, the sillage. It's really strong. It's a beast. And it smells of very high quality. Again, not a safe blind buy. It's very expensive. But if you like rose fragrances, if you like vanilla fragrances, you should check this one out. This is not your typical rose fragrance and also not your typical vanilla fragrance. It's a very creamy rose vanilla, if you just have to put it very simple together. It smells phenomenal. Try to get a sample, and then, yeah, if you have the money, you can go for it. But it's not super versatile. It's mostly suited for fall, winter. And spring, yeah, you can pull this off in spring easily, by the way, but not in the high heat. I wouldn't wear this in the high heat, but like you can wear this in any situation. So it's in that case pretty versatile, but it's not for summer. So it's still pretty versatile. You can literally pull this off in any situation. If you go to the office or to the gym, it's very sophisticated, it's elegant, it is sexy. It's still very mass appealing, but you smell that this is a very high quality niche fragrance. Sexy for a date night. Like I said, perfectly unisex. So men, if you think, oh, rose fragrances are feminine, no, this is not. Maybe in the first 3 minutes you think that. I thought the same. I sprayed it on. I thought, oh, this is too feminine for me. After 3 minutes, I thought, oh, wow. No, it's not. This is very, very unisex. So check this out, get a sample, and thank me later. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment your favorite vanilla fragrance, and subscribe to my channel. I mean, you are subscribed, right? I literally noticed that 80% of my viewers aren't subscribed yet. I have over 150,000 returning viewers every month and over 300,000 new viewers every month. That's a lot. I appreciate you guys. That's really cool. But hit that subscribe button. It's free. I make 100% fragrance content, 2 YouTube shorts every day, 1 full video every week, sometimes even 2. I cover anything from every budget, from cheap fragrances from €20, $20 up to expensive niche fragrances like $700, everything in between, on every budget, for every type of age, for any gender, unisex, men's fragrances, women's fragrances, everything. For every person, I try to find your signature scent. And the motto is, try this sample. Unless it's a cheap fragrance, you can blind buy it, but try to sample fragrances. Because you don't want to end up with 100 fragrances because you blind buy a lot and then you put them in the closet and you don't wear them anymore. It's better to have a small collection, let's say 25 fragrances, maybe 50 max, but you wear every fragrance and you love every fragrance. I did more than 75 blind buys myself, and I ended up with like over 50 fragrances that I never worn again. So don't make that mistake. Don't make that same mistake. Thanks again for watching. You may overspray. Namaste. See you next week.